Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Talk Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
Simply Cedric.
Also known as David Clark.
Cedric Harris.
Today we're talking about the final episode of Samurai Jack.
No, watch out.
Watch out. Yeah, okay, so guys, not a lot happened in this episode, but it was pretty important. Now,
yeah.
I mean, I knew at one point all the people that Jack has helped along the way were going to come back and help him, and they did. The episode opens up with Jack being captured.
Yes.
And all of his friends, including the Scotsman, who's brought by Celtic magic, come and they stage a rescue attempt. And, they get him free. He fights controlled Ashi.
Well, you're skipping over a big thing.
Oh, okay. The biggest thing.
The really important thing.
When he was announcing he had Jack.
Yes.
The thing he played was the original opening to the show.
Mako included.
Yep.
The original voice of Aku.
Long ago in a distant land.
So many feels.
Yeah, it was great. And then when the episode or when the opening was supposed to go to the song, Aku was like, "Not
to undo the evil that is Aku. Not."
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It was great. And so eventually Jack does the one thing you do when someone you love is being mind control. You tell them, "I love you," and that gives them the strength to magically overcome any magic.
Yes.
So Ashi, has control over her powers, and then Jack's like, "Ashi, you have Aku's powers."
Yeah.
She's like, "I do."
Yeah.
And does what every nerd would have done. She reaches, gets the sword, and then goes back in time with Jack.
Yes. And now that I made the comment that when you get a super power up, that's what you do. You immediately use it to your advantage and then defeat the bad guy.
Yeah.
Which is what they did.
They went, and then Aku was like, "Oh no!" And so they went back in time, right as Jack had been sent to do the events of Samurai Jack, and then Jack just comes and just kicks the crap out of the weakened Aku.
Well, it was funny because he's like, "I will defeat you in the future," and then he sends him to the future, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I have some time to recover." And he's like, "You're back already?"
Yeah. I love how Aku can be scary and both ridiculous at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, "You're back already?" And then they kill him or whatever, and then there's a wedding scene between Jack and Ashi.
And all the people that trained Jack.
Everybody came.
His family, his dad.
The actual black guy who was actually, he's like Walter Black. And, she's walking down in her garb or whatever, then she falls down. Jack goes and holds her, and then where time catches up, because she says, "Without Aku, I would have never existed."
Literally.
And she fades out of existence because Aku never made it to the future.
It's so sad.
Which means a lot of things now never happened.
Yep.
Both good and bad.
Yeah.
And so what they do is Jack just walks and wanders.
Yeah,
and
very sad.
He sits by a tree, all sad and depressing.
With no top knot.
No top knot. That's probably symbolic.
Yeah.
And then a butterfly, or a ladybug lands on his finger. And Jack smiles because he remembers that's how he taught Ashi how not to murder everyone she sees.
Yes. Yes. And there was a cool part too when they come, all of Jack's friends come, and Aku starts fighting them, and the Celtic warrior, the Scotsman, he's like, "I want you to meet my daughters."
Right.
And he starts naming them all off. He's like, "Nah, you can have any one of them." And he's like,
"I met someone." Who? Her. She's not your type.
She's not your type.
But I love how every time he's done anything in the series, he always just goes, "Celtic magic," and they never explained. It. But I did like the fact that the sword was not the only thing that can hurt him.
Yes.
It made sense.
Yeah.
And so, there's a point where Aku becomes this like spike rain from Gundam, like the Dawn Slave.
Oh, the Dawn
rain.
Slave, yeah.
And only the real warriors survived.
Yeah.
That But
the weird dog didn't.
The weird dog, and the robot guys got killed. But I love when the Stone Samurai shows up.
Yes.
And he's like, "Oh, what are you going to do?" And they just start punching the crap out of him. Just, tish, 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 tish.
Oh yeah, Ku's like, "This isn't going to hurt me."
Oh God, it hurts so much.
Madness.
So it was really cool. I like that everything that Jack had done over the last 50 years, it all came back in his hour of need.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. And now I know some people were disappointed with the episode because it went by fast. And just remember, it was half an hour. He did, or really, honestly, 22 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had to wrap it up. And, you know, I get it. Because once you got Aku's power, that's it. I mean, the logical conclusion is... Because we all, as nerds, we're always arguing about why you didn't do the logical thing.
Yes.
Well, this time they did.
They did.
You had Aku's power, so before he had a chance to take it back, travel through time and kill him.
Yep.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
You know? It's sad, it's bittersweet, but, you know, that's life.
Well, that and this, you know, for Gendy having all the time off that he's had all the headaches with Cartoon Network that he's had,
right?
That was able to come, bring all these characters back that's been sitting on the shelves for years, get them their moment in the sun again, and then finish the story he was trying to tell all those years ago. And it wasn't him and Ashi go off in the sunset and, you know, have children. It wasn't Jack dying at the hands of Aku and an evil wins. It was logical, and it made sense because Jack had to win.
He had to win.
He had to win.
And he's finally won. And yeah, I think an hour long would have been better. But, you know, I think Gendy ended it the way he wanted to end it. Because it seemed like this time he had free reign.
Yes.
Now, you know, there's always chance for it to continue, because I did hear talk of a Samurai Jack movie a while ago that, as far as I know, is still in development, so I don't know what that's about. Because, you know, Ashi said, I felt Aku leave. She didn't say I felt him die.
Yeah.
You know, because he could have had one more out. You know, I wouldn't put it past him to somehow move his soul into whatever part of him was in Ashi and just kind of hop off and not do what he did, which caused her to not exist. There's other ways.
Well, I mean, just like they didn't explain Celtic magic, they never really explained, other than the sword was magical and it was meant to defeat Aku. Because at the end, Aku's like, this is enough! And, Aku's blackness goes into the building.
And I never understood why that was a good thing. It seemed like it would be a bad thing.
It seemed like it would be a bad thing.
And they never explained why the gods couldn't just kill him themselves, because, I mean, they're better than Jack, because they're gods. But, you know, they never explained that. But, you know, I think in terms of the story itself, I was kind of left empty a little bit, because, you know, part of my childhood had died.
Yeah.
But I think that shows how good it was, because it left that impact on us.
Well, not only that, but seeing all the people come back, that was awesome. And then Mako getting a credit at the end, and having the original opening.
Yeah.
The original opening.
Which I don't think they would have done if Mako had been alive. They probably did something else. But I really appreciated that callback.
Yeah.
Because for all of us, that was the first thing we ever saw of Samurai Jack, was the opening.
Yeah.
You know? And, And you know what's funny? It's like, that means all this time when we were watching the opening, what we were really watching was his preview to killing Jack.
Yeah.
You know, which I think is really cool. I always wondered why in the opening, I'm like, why is he narrating the opening like this? That seems weird to me. I get it now.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
It's just another part of the story that we got earlier.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as, like, if Gendy is satisfied with this, then I am, because, you know, it's his vision.
I feel like everything he wanted to do, he got done. He got some cursing, he got some blood, had some actual adult jokes, not like, you know, thinly veiled adult jokes.
A penis. You know, but now one thing I liked was right after it was over, they played a supercut of all what happened in the episodes on Tsunami, and even that was emotional. You're like, oh man, it's really over.
Yeah,
like Jack finally got Aku. Because that's one of the questions I was having. Like, is he ever going to get Aku? And he did. And I mean, rarely you see heroes actually accomplish, like in long form like this. They're always chasing after the thing, you know. But he did it. And I liked it.
Well, I don't remember how many episodes. I mean, we ended on 101. Yeah. So it was like 80, 90 something before this season, for these episodes. And, you know, if it kept going, they could have done a few more seasons of, is he going to get a coup? Is he not? And then he could have something could have happened. Right. But I think all that time off, it gave the Gendy and his team time to stew and marinate, just be like, how would we have finished it? And then they were able to do it. I feel how they wanted to, and correctly, in my opinion.
Don't forget, guys, there is still an opportunity. There was 50 years between seasons 4 and 5. There's a lot of room to do other things.
Well, not only that, we saw the those three gods give Jack the sword back.
All right.
Aku was the shape-shifting evil.
Mm.
There might be other evils,
right,
that were just waiting, and Aku got the first chance. But who knows?
There might be a lot other things that they could do. So Jack is only as dead as Gendy's vision for him. If he thinks this is it. But there's room. I personally was not let down. I know a lot of people were let down, but you know what? And this is the curse of it being taking so long to come out. When something takes so long to come out that you love so much, you tend to build up in your head what you want to see, and when you don't see exactly what you vision in your head, you get upset. It's kind of like what is going to happen to Kingdom Hearts 3. Because it's taking so long to come out.
Oh yeah.
People are going to hate it.
Yeah.
They're going to be very upset because it took so long. They built up in their head to be so big, and when they get it, it's not going to be what they thought.
Last Guardian, same thing.
Yeah, Last Guardian, same thing.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
You waited so long, you're like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Because you built it up.
Yeah.
Not because the product might be bad. Well, Duke Nukem Forever sucked, but But what'd you think about this, Andre?
I was very satisfied with it. In a world today that we don't always get to see how they wanted to finish it because things get canceled like it did in the first place, I feel like Gendy got to tell his whole story. I'm a huge Gendy Tartakovsky fan. Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack.
The man does no wrong.
No. And I don't think he got to tell his whole story with Dexter or the Powerpuff Girls or other things he did on Cartoon Network. But him and Cartoon Network had, issues. Yeah,
he refused to ever work with them again.
Yeah. But he got his chance, and I think the whole time he was saying, he was flipping off Cartoon Network, I'm on Adult Swim, ha ha ha. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. This wasn't Serenity from Firefly. This wasn't some DBZ add-on GT sort of stuff.
Right.
It was a full and complete story. Now, when the DVD box set comes out, if I ever have kids, I could show them the whole thing.
Right.
And they can see a whole story, and they're not going to know about that big old gap in between.
Right.
Because it was a whole story. It wasn't like the prequels in Star Wars where let's retcon a bunch of stuff with these prequels.
Right, no, let's go forward.
I don't think he got to tell his whole story with Dexter or the Powerpuff Girls or other things he did on Cartoon Network. But him and Cartoon Network had, issues.
Yeah, he refused to ever work with them again.
Yeah. But he got his chance, and I think the whole time he was saying, he was flipping off Cartoon Network, I'm on Adult Swim, ha ha ha. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. This wasn't Serenity from Firefly. This wasn't some DBZ add-on GT sort of stuff.
Right.
It was a full and complete story. Now, when the DVD box set comes out, if I ever have kids, I could show them the whole